What's up, internet? It's been a little while since we had another chat, so let's catch up a bit. We got a lot to talk about of various different topics, primarily all Digimon. I'm kind of noticing a trend here. Also, before we begin, I'm sorry about my hair. I definitely need a haircut, but I'm waiting as long as I can because my reception is in 7 days, and I'm kind of panicking. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the first most important thing, Vital Watches Wave 3. It's almost done. I had a little bit of a setback in that I ran out of labels to print, so I couldn't create all the labels. You're probably going to see a lot of notifications. So if you haven't got your shipping notification yet, expect it in the next 1 or 2 days. I plan to have everything done by Tuesday at the absolute latest, but realistically, most of them are going to be done in the following day or two. So thank you guys for being patient with all of this. I do actually, on the note of patience, I want to talk about international shipping and customers. So a lot of people have been curious about like the status of their order and like what's taking so long with international shipping and stuff like that. And I want to just kind of explain what happens and why it's happening and what you, the customer, can do, if anything. So first off, when I create my label and I get everything shipped and mailed out, I use the USPS and it goes to an export facility. That export facility then creates a customs ID, which will eventually make it to your home country. The thing is that the customs ID is actually what's going to be used for tracking from that point on. You can find that in your Etsy tracking page. It's on the very bottom of that, and you can use that to figure out where your package is currently located. The thing, though, is that it's twofold. Thing number one is that usually you don't get many updates until it's actually in your home country. So if you live in Japan, you're not going to see it go from the US to Canada to England to Japan or whatever it decides to go. Typically, you don't see that. You typically see it goes to the export facility in the US. There's this like week or two wait, and then eventually you see it in your home country, in this case Japan, and then it goes. The thing is that because of COVID and delays, it could take upwards of 5 weeks. And I don't have any control in that whatsoever. I've had customers who literally are across the border in Canada, and it took them upwards of 5 weeks. I've had customers in Taiwan, and it took them 2 weeks. It just kind of depends on the current workload, I guess. I have no idea what actually happens there. But that's how you track everything. That's how it works. I've also tried this privately with some other customers that I have full confidence in, and we've tried this with other methods, and it's basically been the same way. This actually isn't Etsy's fault. It's just more of a fault of world circumstances and the United States Postal Service. Just a heads up there. For any like current and future customer, this is probably going to be the case, and it's probably how it's just going to be in general. So I do ask, if you don't live in the United States, to just be patient with your orders. I'm currently I'm currently available for any questions if you guys have concerns about anything kind of moving forward. And I'm also 100% backing my products. If something happens, if something gets lost in the mail, if I have to mail you guys a new one, if I have to find the right information for you guys to look up the package, for you guys to call your respective mailing services, I will 100% help you guys. I've backed up lost projects. I've backed up lost products before. Internationally, I cover the shipping, I cover the losses. Don't worry about anything. Just know you're gonna get it. It's just I don't have control over when you get it because of just shipping. So I'm sorry. On that note as well, I can't really call the respective postal services for you guys. I can find them, I can locate them, and they can give you all of the tracking information and all of the invoices that you guys need. I can also help you file insurance claims, but I just can't call them. And part of that reason is because I don't speak the language of your respective country. And the other part is that usually they're looking for the actual recipient and not necessarily the seller. But I'm here. I'm willing to help you guys. If you do need anything whatsoever, please reach out to me. I'm pretty receptive on that note. While we're talking about availability and stuff, I do want to talk about vacations and things like that, because as I stated before, I'm going to be gone for most of the month of August. There's going to be 1 week where you can catch me, which is going to be from like the 12th through the 20th or the 19th, somewhere in that time frame. But the thing is, I'm going to be available by phone, and I'm going to be able to help you guys out with any orders or inquiries and things like that. I'm going to have my phone available, but I'm not going to be in the country, and that certainly means I'm not going to be by my printers or by my office. So I can't help you with any kind of shipping concerns or replacement parts or things like that. So if you guys lose your DIM caps or your USB caps or need a replacement part shipped, I can't help you until I return back from vacation. So hopefully when I get back by like the 13th or so, I will try to get to all of my orders who do need help if anything does come across, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen to begin with. Of course, I'm still here. I will still support you guys 100%. You guys have been nothing but understanding and kind and patient throughout this whole process, and I really do appreciate it. It makes my job a lot easier, and it helps me deliver the products that you guys want, which is awesome. A couple of other bits here. Some of you guys have been asking what's going on with the deck boxes. Are you going to sell the files? Are you going to sell the product? Things like that. I'm definitely not selling these products because they take way too long to make, and I don't really want to put up with all of that. I've really been loving the Digimon card game. It's super fun. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But with the deck boxes, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I will be putting out the files for you guys to download. It'll be on my Etsy shop. You can just buy one. They'll come in single sleeves and double sleeves, and you just buy whatever one you want. For people who have also been asking me about like donations or like Patreon and stuff, I'm not doing a Patreon because it's weird to me because I sell a product, which I guess is not that weird, but I don't. For what I do, I just don't think it makes sense, at least at current. Sorry for my phone. But if you guys do want to donate, I do have a Twitch stream, and there's a link down below where you can donate on my Twitch, or you guys could just buy a bunch of STL files, I guess, and donate $10 per buy. I don't know. For the people who want to do that, awesome, and just like support me, which I do thank you. That's like super sweet of you all for doing that and for offering that, but I don't think it's that necessary. The deck boxes themselves, if you do end up making these, I would appreciate like a shout out. If you find somebody selling them, which I think is going to be inevitable at this point, then that's cool. Point them out and be like, hey, Veek made this or something. I don't know. Either way, you can pick these up. You can make them yourself. They are actually this one is not this one's not glued in. The ones I did make, I actually sold these and traded them. But these are a 5-piece thing. 5-piece? Yeah. So 3 pieces for this side, and then 2 for this. So just kind of keep that in mind. Glue is going to be required as well if you're doing that, but that's what you need to know about the Kizuna deck box case. As far as the card game itself, some other people have been asking what's going on with your web show, what's going on with your podcast and things like that, and the short answer is that I botched it. I ruined it. Tony and I had our first episode recorded, and I uploaded the wrong video, and then I deleted everything, including the project files, and then I realized I uploaded the wrong video, and I have nothing to show for. Our schedules also don't line up entirely, and we have 2 days out of the week in which we can record, and we've just been busy for the last couple of weeks with random other things in life, so that's not happening. It'll happen later, probably in like mid-August, early September when I return to production and things like that, but as of right now, we're taking a break from it. We've been playing a lot of the card game, which has been really fun. For the people who have been joining my Digital Gate Open Play server, my Discord server, thank you guys for participating. It's been a blast. I've really enjoyed it. I'm hoping for people who were interested or curious about the card game, then jump in. It's our place to play Digimon every Saturday, and we basically treat it just like a local game. So if you're new, if you're curious, if you're experienced, and you just want to find games but you can't find any locally, jump in there, say hi. Everyone's been pretty great and very welcoming and sweet. Don't feel bad about not knowing how to play. Don't feel bad about pub. Well, maybe feel bad about pub. I don't know, whatever. We've got some really good players. We've got some really not so good players. So you'll find somebody of your skill level, and it'll be a good time. Normally I'm in there quite a bit, except again I'm going on vacation, so I'll be MIA for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But then when I come back, we'll be doing a lot more gameplay. The open play is going on with or without me, so that doesn't matter. I'll be hosting tournaments in the future of like themes, and of course we're going to be cracking open a case. And then, Tony and I are going to be cracking open a case on stream when I return from vacation. So probably on the 13th, I'll be opening my 6 boxes, and then Tony will be opening his 6 boxes later in the future as well. So look forward to that. We've got a lot of other Digimon card game content coming up, and it's going to be super tight. And then finally, while I'm on vacation, a lot of you guys have been telling me about other Vpets and stuff like that, because I've been kind of bored with the Vital Bracelet personally. Obviously, I love my watch design, but the bracelet itself kind of lost its appeal because I I'm the kind of person who likes to run one thing forever, and Imperial Dramon is my favorite Digimon, and Hexablaumon and Magnamon X are my other two favorite Digimon. So I kind of don't have anything else to do. I don't care about battling. I don't care about collecting. And it's just kind of turned into this Imperial Dramon watch. So I kind of stopped messing with it. And a lot of you guys have been recommending other Vpets and stuff for me to play with. And at first I was very hesitant because I bought a DM20 ages ago, and I literally threw it in the trash because I hated it. And you guys have been telling me, oh, get the DMX, it's going to be so much better, blah, blah, blah. And we have this English version of the DMX coming out. So, well, it already came out. So I got it, and I played it for a little bit. I loved it. I instantly loved it, except I knew I wanted to build a case for it. So I went ahead and got the DMX version 3 from Japan, and I now created my own case. And it's the little keys in a case, because you can see I really love the keys in a smartphone. And this is the front of it. And here you can see my little Dorumon. He's chilling. I don't think my camera's going to focus on it. But yeah, Dorumon's just hanging out. I love the DMX. I love this thing. And I also love this way more now that it's not in the little old brick case. And I know some of you guys love the brick case. And the DMX V3 brick case is really cool. I'm staring at it on the wall over here because I have it mounted. But the clear yellow and like the black Pikachu looking case is kind of cool. But this looks and feels so sick. I love this thing. So I made one of these, and for the old DMX that I used as a reference body, which is in here, I'm giving this to one of my best friends because his favorite Digimon are Lilymon, Rosemon, and Rafflesiamon. Rafflesiamon? We don't know if it's. Someone can correct me if it's actually not Rafflesiamon. We call her Raffle Simon because the way it's spelled is like Raffle Simon. Anyways, he's really big into that, and perfectly enough, the DMX version 1 is most of his roster that he wants. So I'm giving him that one, and his favorite color is orange, so he gets an orange case. And the cool part is that this is actually the battery door. So the whole thing, it's obviously 2-piece assembly, and it goes in like so. This one is still under construction. But when you pop this thing out, over here, like so, oh my gosh, it's like really in there, okay. When you pop this thing out, you get this guy, and this is this is the Vpet, right? This is the case. And on the back, you have this housing and this plate. So you've got this. This is your battery door. This is what gets screwed into the back and holds everything in place. This is super cool because, well, you can have a bunch of different colors. And I love this. I love this thing so much. It's so cool to me, and I've just been printing a couple of these. It's been really fun. This one's translucent. I love this one. And a lot of people, when I showed these off and they saw the different colors and the customizations, they saw that, first off, the DMX, again, is so sweet. And I can't wait to get my Hexablaumon and my Magnamon X. I might be playing Digimon World if you guys are into that. I don't know anything about it. I've walked around. Anyways, whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. This thing has been really fun. I've really been enjoying this, and people have been asking, like, are you going to sell the cases? So I'm going to be doing a pilot run of this because the DMX/DM20 cases are a little intricate in that there's like you have to like apply a certain amount of pressure to get this thing working. Excuse me. And I think I got it figured out, and we'll be going from there. But while I'm on vacation, I'm going to have my house sitter print a bunch of the cases and everything. I think I'm going to do a small run of 50 of these. And I'm going to make this very clear. If you are going to be a part of this pilot, you just need to understand my production here. I'm going to be printing these in advance. I'm going to be printing 90% of it, right? So what's going to happen is these are going to be done when I return back from vacation. The last 10% is going to be whatever color you decide to pick up here. And then after that, I'm going to mail them out. So ideally, I'll have all of these ready to go within like the week before I return on my next vacation. And then they'll all just get shipped out. And of course, I'll have the same installation videos and all that other good stuff. But if you're curious on picking one of these up, the people in the Digitama Hatchery server are going to be notified first because those guys have been super kind and helpful and understanding, and they've kind of taught me a lot about Vpets, and they've also showed me a lot of like the schematics and answered all of my questions. So I feel like I kind of owe them first and foremost. And then if things go well, then we might see a bit more of these in the future alongside Vital Watches and other random Digimon paraphernalia. I really need to get away from Digimon. I feel like I just keep printing Digimon stuff. But these Vpets are super fun if you're just a vital bracelet kind of guy, and you want something a little bit more active. I don't know what it is about these things too. They have way more personality than the vital bracelet. These are 16 by 16 pixels, and they have way more personality than the stupid VV. The VV isn't stupid. I love the VV. It's really my intro into Digimon. But man, this thing is so sick. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah, this is kind of probably my new favorite device now. So, Bandai, make more Kizuna related products. But I think that's everything. When I return, on that note, we'll go back to regular scheduled production, which means I'll do more conversions, I'll do more pre-mods and stuff like that for the Vital Watch. If this goes well for the first pilot I don't know what I'm going to call this case yet. I don't want to call it like a Kizuna brick. I don't know, whatever. My Kizuna Vpet case, if that goes well, you'll be seeing more of these in the future as well. Expect maybe custom colors for some stuff. And yeah, that's everything. If you guys have questions, comments, or concerns, same as always, leave them down below in the comments. Message me on Etsy if you guys have questions in regards to your orders specifically. And I will get back to you all very soon. Well, maybe not very soon because I've got vacation coming up. I'm going to be around. If you guys have questions about anything, follow me on Twitter. Go find me on Discord, on the Digitama Hatchery, or on Twitch, or my own Digimon server. There's a bunch of stuff down below to find me at. I'll definitely be around. I think I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you guys again for your support. I sound like a broken record for saying that. I hope you guys have a really fun summer and a fun August if I don't get to see you guys. And when I'm back, we will continue as we do. That's it. Peace.